Hi, we are Tom and Beth. Our venture waits. We sold our house and most of our belongings, moved into our fifth wheel full time to explore the USA. We are excited about our venture of this beautiful country. Follow us along on our journey. As Helen Keller once said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all.
When you're touring around Cheyenne, you will see lots of statues of horses, cowboys, buffalo, bison, just absolutely beautiful. The Cheyenne is just such a beautiful town, and it reminds us still of an old-fashioned Western town. Most of the buildings are not very high. They care about their veterans. There's still a downtown area that's focused around the train depot. And then they have all these boots everywhere. So we've just gotten a smidgen of those boots in this video. Hope you enjoy it. Inside the Cheyenne, Wyoming Wild West Museum, there are a lot of restored wagons and some that haven't been restored. Well worth the stop. You should come in and see all these wagons. This antique hearse has been restored. It's said that the furniture store owners would often be the undertakers because they had fine wood available for caskets. Another one of Santa's sleighs. It looks like another one over there too. Look at this beautiful old fire truck. I'll bet it would still pump water if it needed to. This is a sheep wagon. It looks an awful lot like what we would today call an RV. Had a bed up there, stove, everything. Pretty cool. This Meadowbrook, it's been restored. It's circa 1890. You would enter from the back, and the seats actually fold down so you could step over it. But this is absolutely beautiful. And they could also use them for racing. Here's a popcorn wagon from 1910 era. This chuck wagon was used in 1952 for the first Cheyenne Frontier Days chuck wagon races. It's pretty cool. Here's a 1909 Maxwell Briscoe automobile. 2-cylinder engine in this thing. Here's the Cheyenne to Deadwood coach. It was 300 miles and would take them 50 hours to make that trip. They would stop every 10 miles to feed the passengers and water the horses, change horses, that kind of stuff. They actually have a carriage here that you can board. And just like you were taking a carriage to the Cheyenne Frontier Days. So there it is.
Yep, this is fun.
That's pretty cool. Beth is taking control of the reins.
I'd rather have somebody else take control, but for a picture it's okay.
Yep. This statue is a tribute to rodeo champion Lane Frost. Because of him and his final ride, riders now have to wear flak jackets when they're riding the bulls. He was gored and it punctured his aorta and he ended up dying in the ring. There's a nice movie inside the museum that talks about him at the end of it. One of the things about Cheyenne is all of the beautiful statues of cowboys, and this particular one is of a cowboy riding a bronco. Just a beautiful statue.
No turning back. Too young and naive to think they could fail, too full of visions for the end of the trail. They stored their silk dresses and donned calico to join the cry of westward ho. Their diaries tell of the endless hours, the vast sea of grass and bounty of wildflowers. They tell of children conceived and born, and of those who were buried in the gray silent morn. Still the wagons rolled on and the ruts got deeper, the column moved westward as the route got steeper. Teams dropped from exhaustion in the summer heat as the immigrants pressed on, defying defeat. They met Indians who were friends and many that were foe. They saw days of drought and blinding snow. Only one thing was certain along this wagon track, there was absolutely no turning back.